Well, hello again. I'm glad you're back with me. Actually, this is lesson 5. Now, lesson 4, we learned how to take Pylon and create our own stencils, negative as well as a positive. Now, in this lesson right here, we're going to learn how to take anything which might be in your shop or might be in your house and use that as a grid or way to make things happening onto your piece of work. And you never know how things are going to work out when you're playing, as we're going to do today. I'm going to adjust the camera so I'll be out of focus here in just a minute. I'm going to get it set up here so you can see what we're doing, because we're going to play and have some fun. Okay, in this lesson, anything that you got in the house, a spoon, a fork, even a knife, anything that has holes in it, such as what we're going to be using right here, this little grating. This is a paintbrush holder, actually. We're going to play with this. So anything that you've got in your house that you can put on your workboard and start playing with it, then that's going to give you the ability to use your imagination within your artwork. Okay, let me get focused in on the board right here so you can see what we're doing, and we'll have some fun. Now, what I've done is I've taken a piece of plywood, which is 18 by 18, and I use an 18 by 18 sheet of paper right here in order to play with some of the designs that I'm going to create for you today. And in this board, in this creation right here, I have taken a paintbrush holder. It goes on a stand so you can put your paintbrushes in there. I've taken just about an empty roll of tape. I'm going to get a thin line there. And I've taken an old lid to a plastic cup, and I put it there. Now, what we can do is we're going to set these things in different arrangements. I'm still using this orange, brownish orange color, and I'm going to spray with that. So let's get a light. If it moves around, that's fine. Let's get a light color as we go so far, so we can kind of move things around a little bit. Let's move this here, that there. Now, let's put that up there, this down here, this over here. I don't have the slightest idea of how this will turn out, but I do know that I'm going to enjoy myself as I do it. Now, let's go back in and do the grate here, there, there. Now, I want to take these off, and I'm going to use more of the grating this time and start getting the feel in just a little bit more. And once I do one right here, now, that gave me a nice piece to work with, because now I've got some nice designs on there. Now I can go back. Remember the tree we cut out? Let's play with it a little bit. I'm going to find the black paint that I had earlier if I can. If I can't, I'll stay with that brown. Here it is. It's a little bit left in here. I still haven't mixed any yet. Alright, let's work on the pattern that we made. we're going to work with the positive and the negative. We'll put this tree up a little bit higher. Now, well, let me get one over here so it even out. But when you're playing with patterns, well, let me get you to stay up there, buddy. I want you to stay like that. Put something heavy on you. When you're playing with patterns, you make your own patterns. You use things that you already got around your house to create a pattern, and it's really fun and exciting to see what you end up with. Because look at this. This looks like some kind of spaceship type thing with the trees growing in it. And now what we can do, let me find what I'm looking for here. We take an ordinary piece of paper like this right here, and what you do is you tear it, but you tear it so unevenly, and I got to do it with one hand, folks. I'm sorry. I'm just an old amputee that's learned how to work and paint with one hand, but you tear it so unevenly to where you just think, well, gee, what is that going to be? That ain't do nothing there. But trust me, this is going to be put a little bit of character into what we've already done. Now, since our goal is to do t-shirts, think about this right here could possibly be the conclusion of a t-shirt design, say in abstract art, or you can end up using it in about anything that you want. But you're having fun and you're learning how to work with your airbrush and playing with it so that you can figure out how to create and paint with this new toy that you got. Now, this right here, if I can get some paint to come out of there, it's going to be very interesting. Watch this. So yeah, it gave it kind of like a mountain look back there. Now, and learning how to play with patterns, things that you can use in order to create different designs with. Remember the names that we practice with? Say if this was a shirt, you put this design on here. Somebody likes it, well, write my name. Okay, let's write it. Let's do Mike. I should use black. Now, that's kind of an interesting piece right there. But the point that I'm trying to get across is I want you to learn how to take anything within the household that you can find to use to make a pattern out of, and do it. Make your pattern. You don't even have to make it. It's already there. Spoons, forks. Now lay them down, spray, rearrange them, spray again. Learn to control your airbrush as well as learn how to control a creative activity that's going on with your head that I'm sure you're going to get used to and you'll have fun building up on it. So once again, thanks for joining me. We're getting closer to building that t-shirt. Use these methods, practice with them, play with them, and I'm sure that you're going to come up with your own style and enjoy what you're doing. Have a good day. Thanks for painting with me.